Hello, everyone. Coming up here on Connect Now. What a Connect Now show we have for you, as we have a lot going on. We're gonna keep the topics short and sweet. We're gonna talk about this. Chris Brown, Usher, had got involved in a fight. What the fight was all about. But some say that it was just for PR stunt. We'll get to that. And why Tiana Taylor got something to do with it coming up. We'll talk about that. Also, too, Eboni K. Williams, the prominent Tony Bravo star, she had Beyonce Van Zant on her show, and Eboni K. Williams didn't like what London Van Zant had told her, asked her would she date a bus driver. We'll get to that debate, and we'll see coming up here. All this and more when Connect Now starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of Connect Now. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here, alongside Brittany Shea. Brittany Shea, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you.
All right. We have a lot to get to, but first things first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Connect Now here on Connect TV. We've been it's been quite some time. We ain't been on the air, but we're here. So join in that conversation and hit that subscribe button. All right, Brittany Shea, we're gonna get to the biggest. We're gonna get to this. Everyone's talking about this, Brittany Shea. They're talking about Chris Brown, Usher. They had a little squabble, and a lot of people are talking about, is Chris Brown on something or what's going on? Usher tried to throw him a party, and Chris Brown just started to try to act up. What's your thoughts on this? Two R&B singers get into it, allegedly.
Well, I feel like when you hang with crackheads, you're gonna get crackhead tendencies and crackhead behavior.
Well, we can't say who allegedly is that right now. Between them, we kind of got I kind of got an idea of who you
Allegedly.
talking about, but we can't say that allegedly. Because I mean, Usher dabbling in something too, so we don't know. It could be both of them, but
Usher,
huh?
we know Usher history.
Yeah, Usher history with the women and stuff like. Well, what's your thoughts on that? Oh,
Usher is Chris Brown's mentor, and Tiana Taylor is friends with both men. So this took place, but allegedly they saying that there wasn't no fight. So I don't know what happened. We wasn't there.
Well, you said allegedly wasn't no fight, but we're gonna show you footage of what's going on.
They said.
Well,
probably can't show it because TMZ might not want to show that. TMZ be copyrighting people down.
Yeah, they do. They do. Now that was them celebrating and stuff, but like you said,
yeah, for Chris Brown's birthday.
Yeah, we saw a little clip and stuff, like a little 10-second clip of Chris Brown celebrating his birthday. Usher threw him that birthday party, and things just went wild.
People saying that Chris Brown got Usher jumped on by his people, and Usher came on video on his Instagram showing ain't nothing happened to him. I don't know what happened. I really don't. That they say the truth lies in the middle somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But do you think it's just a PR stunt?
It could possibly be. You never know. Because they
Okay.
had the Lovers and Friends Fest, and both of them was there. So
And both of them they want to make mention of
who
that.
knows?
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Let's hear what some of you people on TikTok had to say about this. Let's hear what they had to say.
So this is going to be like an unpopular opinion.
Wrong one. I guess a lot of people ain't got nothing to say on TikTok. We'll talk about the other topic then, because I know a lot of people want to get to this other topic because it's a debatable topic. So, like I said, with Chris Brown and Usher and all them, I mean, they stars and then Tiana Taylor. What was the root of the problem between Chris Brown and Tiana Taylor?
I don't know. Allegedly, from what I seen, looking at the blogs and on Google and stuff, they said that basically it was about an incident at a Grammys party, a Grammys award. I don't know. I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to pinpoint what exactly the problem was. All I know is Tiana Taylor was in the middle. Allegedly, Usher was coming to her honor, her defense,
Mm-hmm.
and Chris Brown reports.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, like I said, what was her husband at? Why he can? Was he around or was he somewhere around?
Saying that
Hmm.
ain't nothing to happen. So it's like, what the fuck is the truth and what's the lie?
Yeah. We'll never know. Yeah, you know Hollywood.
No.
They keep it secretive. So hey, and then Chris Brown, he should be. He needs to sit down. But anyway, that'll be another story another day. All right, we move on to another story that a lot of people are talking about, and a lot of people got wild up. I said, huh? All right, we go anyway. Brittany Shay having some audio trouble a little bit, but she's okay.
I don't think her mom
Huh?
was around. I don't think her husband
Who?
was around.
He wasn't around.
So that's why I probably think, like, if Usher did come to Tiana's defense, he. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You doing something right now, Brittany Shay? All right, Brittany Shay having more audio trouble. Every time we get on Connect Now, Brittany Shay having audio problems. But if she comes back, we'll chim her back on in. But we had to move on to another story. Another story is this. We talk about this, Young Van Zant and Eboni K. Williams. These two women have been I guess embroiled into something that many people didn't see coming. But Young Van Zant was a guest on Eboni K. Williams' show, and Eboni K. Williams was talking about mediocrity amongst the black community. And Young Van Zant asked Eboni K. Williams the question that many people did not see coming. Even Eboni Williams did not see this coming. Here's what she had to say on Hollywood.
It's posted on social. I only saw a handful that even considered the possibility of a bus owner being a more aspirational position and recognizing that I am actually speaking and pouring into the ascension of black men when I said what I said. But see, no, some of y'all were too busy naming and shaming me personally and black women in general as undesirable, gold diggers, and much worse. Now, I suspect that some of y'all are the same men that were bringing.
All right, Brittany Shay, you back on? You back on, Brittany Shay?
Yes.
Okay, we was we was in the middle of talking about Young Van Zant and Eboni K. Williams. We was trying to get the video footage for it. But if you can stick around, let's hear what Eboni K. Williams had to say to her critics about her not dating a bus driver, and after that, you'll hear the eventual conversation that sparked it.
It's posted on social. I only saw a handful that even considered the possibility of a bus owner being a more aspirational position and recognizing that I am actually speaking and pouring into the ascension of black men when I said what I said. But see, no, some of y'all were too busy naming and shaming me personally and black women in general as undesirable, gold diggers, and much worse. Now, I suspect that some of y'all are the same men that were bringing home C's and D's on your report cards, only to then be coddled by parents that said, well, that's okay, as long as you're doing your best. Well, listen, I love and believe in the excellence of black men. So no, my dear, C's and D's or any other form of mediocrity is not okay. No, I will not create a soft place for you or anybody that I love to fall comfortably into the bigotry of low expectations. So I'm going to say one more time. So out of the 50,000 plus comments, there's absolutely nothing wrong with driving a bus. My mother Gloria drove one for years. But could it be that black America has been sold a narrative of average, regular, and typical being good enough for us? Well, see, that's called white supremacy. And in this case, it takes the form of conditioning black Americans to happily accept being a permanent American underclass. But see, because I know the truth about black folk in America, no, average is not and will never be good enough for me. And the gag is, I don't think it's good enough for you either. Fine. There's absolutely...
Would you date a bus driver? You. Would you date
If he owns the bus. If he owns it. If he owns the bus.
That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay. Because the standards and...
All right, we're back here. And we just heard from Eboni K. Williams talking about her criticism in response about her not dating a bus driver. And Brittany J., the whole floodgates followed to this situation. What do you know about that situation?
I think, to me, to each their own. I mean, she's a highly educated, successful lawyer. She's not, I hate to say it, she's not daddy's little girl. She's not going to date like that movie did. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm saying, like, it's in a way, I feel like it's a class thing too, because she's a multi-millionaire and she's an entrepreneur. Like she said, she probably be more attracted to dating a fellow entrepreneur.
Okay, this is what we got a picture of that right now. Her ex-fiance.
We gotta look at that. She dating within her
bracket.
In her tax bracket. Say the least. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she have a problem with nobody being a bus driver. She just more so wants a man that's gonna have financial gains like her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But to each their own. You can tell she bougie as fuck. I mean, y'all can't tell that. She ain't finna date no bus damn driver. I hate to break it to you. And like she said, if her mom was a bus driver, she don't have a problem with bus driver because her mom was one. She had a problem with bus driver. She didn't have a problem with her mom.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, so I think I can see both perspectives, but y'all got to understand these women nowadays. You know how they be saying high value women and high value men? That's what people looking for. And it's more common and a customary for men to date however men want. Men can date high, they can date low, in between. But for women, you know, especially black women will look to date, you know, and have that struggle love. Nobody want no damn struggle love.
I mean, look at it like this. Like I was gonna say, dad's little girl. I mean, that's a perfect example right there. You got a father with 3 kids from a different woman, and she's just about like how Eboni K. Williams is a lawyer, and she's she represents him, and then she eventually falls in love with him by representing his kids. Thus, she become a stepmom. So I kind of get both sides. So you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, I just think, from what I can tell, Eboni K. Williams, she not going for that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
y'all may be mad, y'all can be mad all you want to, but she not that. She said what she said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she a former housewife too, so of course,
Yeah.
she want a man with money. She don't want no man that ain't got no money.
Oh, she a housewife?
Yeah, she was on the housewife of New Jersey. I mean, New York.
New York? When the hell
Yeah,
this
she used
was?
to be on there. Some years ago, she was on that show.
Well, shit, I ain't. Oh, I don't watch New York anyway. I watch Atlanta.
Yeah, so she was on that. So she too much ain't gonna date no man that ain't got no money. Let's just say that.
All right. Let's hear into what one of these TikTok viewers had to say about this situation. We'll come back right now.
Would you date if he owns the bus? Everybody's mad at Eboni K, but I agree with Iyanla. The issue is that she left out one very critical word. To paraphrase, she said that Eboni K's criteria was not aligning with the way women in society are viewed and the way men in society, the placement of men in society. She forgot the word black. So if you add the word black, that Eboni King's expectations were not in alignment with who she is in society as a black woman and who black men are in this society. And once you add that word, you understand exactly what it is that Iyanla was saying. If you want to catch a man and you're a black woman in America, we're one of the most credentialed groups in America, you might have to lower your standards or you may decide to be by yourself. So Iyanla was right on that. But what I'm really tripping on is that everybody is all upset, but like black men are just like confused as to why this Eboni K has these standards. But yeah, black men get it. They get that men are supposed to be providers and that they're supposed to be the breadwinners, because as soon as they get into a position where they can do just that, they opt to go and do that and be that for non-black women time and time again. So there's no confusion here. There's no confusion. There's anger at the audacity of black women to say that we're no longer comfortable and are no longer going to accept the bare minimum. And then we actually will opt to be alone until we find somebody that meets our standards, or if not, we're fine with being alone. There may be anger there, but let's be clear. There's absolutely no confusion.
We heard from a TikTok viewer. That TikTok viewer kind of agreeing with Ayanna, like, hey, some of y'all might have to lower your standards. You know, you kind of said, hey, you just dating in your task bracket.
Yeah, that's what she doing. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm saying that's what she doing. I mean, Eboni K. Williams. I mean,
Yeah.
the other lady, she may be doing the same, but I don't know. But just date who you want to date at this point. I mean, that's how I look at it. Just date who the hell you want to date.
Okay. All right. We'll get to one more TikTok viewer, and we'll just.
So this is going to be like an unpopular opinion, and I don't care. Now, I know some people are up in arms about what Eboni K. Williams said. I totally get it, okay? I do agree that her response should have been probably vetted. You know what I'm saying? Because it did come across it came across. But what I just saw with her going on the Breakfast Club and her going back and forth with DJ Envy, too much. That's too much. Because that same platform, based off of his logic, is hypocritical. Because he's talking about how she offended people and that she doesn't have any remorse for how she hurt their feelings and stuff like that. Well, y'all have offended people too when it comes to the trans community, when it comes to the LGBTQIA community as a whole, when it comes, like, y'all have said some things that have been a little hurtful. But all of a sudden, when it's Eboni K. Williams or a black woman, it's an issue. That's just what I see. Unpopular opinion or not, that's my observations. And so it frustrates me because it's like, at what point in time do we start defending our own? At what point in time do we start defending our queens? Because we dragged her for days. For days. For having an opinion. You can't force her to date a bus driver. You can't force anybody to date a bus driver. Now, whether I would date a bus driver or not is nobody's business. Because I would. But that's not here nor there. That's not the point. My whole thing is this. It's her opinion. If she don't want to date a bus driver, she don't want to date a bus driver. Just so dragging. Like, there's so much more important stuff in the world that's going on right now. And y'all are worrying about what the hell a former Real Housewives of New York star thinks about dating and who she dates. Yeah.
All right, we're back. You heard from that TikTok viewer talking the same logic you talking, Brittany Shay. He agreeing with you in a way.
Yeah, and I agree with him. I mean, like he said, like, it's other important things to worry about. Like, it's time for Black women to date who they prefer. It's time for Black women to have preferences too, you know. You see what I'm saying? And got standards and qualities and stuff. So I ain't mad at her. But like you said, I might date a bus driver. You never know. You see what I'm saying? Like he said, like, it don't matter different than the other. Nope, you can't think you better than nobody because you can find yourself in that position. So being a bus driver, any form of white collar, blue collar work is honorable. You know what I'm saying? And we need more people that's like that. That's blue collar, white collar workers. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing against that either. But then again, like I said, it's a personal preference. You know what I'm saying? She not saying that she don't like bus drivers. She not saying they're not good people. They not this. They not that. She just don't date them. That's just like, for me, for instance, if I want to date a man and maybe I don't want a man that don't have a child, that's my preference. You go in the other. It's just people just crazy. Like it really got blown out of proportion. Like, are we for real? Let that Black woman find a successful, happy relationship, like all of us should.
Okay. Well, what you thought about the DJ Envy situation? When DJ Envy was trying to got her on the show, and then he was passionately trying to tell her, "Hey, you don't, like you said, you never know, but you need to open your mind, be open-minded." What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, she could be open-minded, but like I said, let's be for real. We all know. I don't even know why they're trying to bully this woman to dating a bus driver. She's not dating a damn bus driver. Get through y'all heads. You see what I'm saying?
Well, we need to blame Yana Van Zant.
DJ Emmy going. Yana Van Zant, she might date a bus driver. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean,
She said she would.
They can take what they can get.
She said she would.
She probably like, hell, I could. She go. Yana said she gonna take what she can get, baby. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a wild week.
I mean, it is what
I'll tell
it
you
is.
that right now. Yeah. Woo. But let's say it's been a wild week. So we're gonna end Connect now with that. So for Brittany Shay, I've been your host Kendra Diggs saying so long. We'll see you next time for another edition of Connect Now.